Hey guys, welcome back to Builds by Maz. In this video, I'll show you how to replace a standard door lock with a keypad deadbolt, so you never have to worry about forgetting your keys again. Let's get started. I'll be using this TEEHO deadbolt. It comes in 3 different colors, and I'll have a link to it in my video description below. I'm not affiliated with this brand, but I just really like these because they're easy to use, the battery lasts a long time, and they only cost about 35 bucks. So the first thing we need to do is remove this existing deadbolt. Now this will vary by your deadbolt brand, but on the inside, there should be a couple of screws that you can loosen to remove the whole assembly. Now on the exterior side of the door, you should be able to just remove this portion of the deadbolt by pulling it straight out. As you can see, this door was painted after the lock was installed, so I need to repaint this area because the new deadbolt will have a different footprint. Next, we can remove this inner latch assembly, which is held in place by these 2 screws on the side of the door here. Then you can slide the whole latch out. Now that we have all the old hardware removed, we can start installing the new keypad deadbolt. The first step is to insert the new latch assembly, which installs just like the old one. Pay attention to this slotted hole and make sure it's at the bottom. Then slide it into place through the side of the door. Now this is adjustable depending on the distance between your door's edge and the circular deadbolt cutout. All you need to do is give it a twist, and then you can extend it if needed. The goal is to get that horizontal slotted hole right in the middle of your door's cutout. Then use the included screws to attach it to the door's side. This kit also comes with a deadbolt strike plate in case you need to replace your existing one. Now we'll take our exterior keypad, and this long torque plate here needs to go through this slotted hole, and the wiring will go underneath the latch. On the interior side of this door, we'll feed the wiring through the lower hole of the mounting plate and then press it against the door. Holding it in place, we can attach it to the keypad using these 2 included machine screws. They feed through these lower holes here, and once you have them lined up with the keypad, you can partially screw them into place before fully tightening them with a screwdriver or drill. Now we can install this interior assembly, which also holds the batteries. On the back side, there's a spot right here where we can plug in our cable. You should be able to feel it click into place. Then be sure to line up this slotted hole right here with the torque blade. Once you have it lined up, you can push this assembly against the door. There are 2 preloaded screws right here, which are used to attach this to the metal mounting plate. Now we'll insert 3 out of the 4 AA batteries. If you look closely below the batteries, there's a small reset button, and they give you a tool so that you can press it down. While holding down the reset button, we can now insert the 4th battery. Continue holding it down until you hear it beep, and it will automatically lock. Reattach the battery cover, and install is complete. All that's left is programming. To enter a new master code, press the top TEEHO button twice, and then use the factory code of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then the top button again. Then press the number 1, and the light will flash and you'll hear a beep. Then enter your new factory code. I'm doing 2025 for purposes of this video. Press the top button, enter the same code again, 2025. Press the top button a second time, and it'll beep, showing you that it's been done correctly. To lock your door from the outside, all you need to do is hold the top button, and it'll flash red, showing you that it's locked. To unlock it, enter your code, then press the top button and it'll flash green, showing you that it's open. The manual also shows you more programming options, like how to add or delete additional codes, or how to remove the sound of the keypad buttons. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it's helped you with your Keypad Deadbolt installation process. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to catch the next project, and we'll see you next time.